Hi, YouTube. Here we are. Getting it started over on WhatNot. Please work out of the gate. Nope. That'd be too easy. I hate that. I don't understand why it doesn't start right out of the gate. Then I have to go back in and I have to tell it to set streamer from here, OBS, B1, all that. Go. Now we're there. There it is. Good morning, WhatNot. Here we are. Another wonderful day of Magic the Gathering getting started. Great, now I need to add a surprise set. Ooh, excuse me, I got a hiccup. This is going to be, take these packs, please. Take these packs, please. Shipping profile 47. Manage products. We're going to do this list over here. We've got, how many items on this? 75 items on this wheel. Probably less. 74 items on this wheel. Pseudo wheel, I guess. There we go. Confirm. Auto randomized, quick spin, blah, blah. Surprise set going up there. It's going to be $27 today. That was kind of a sweet spot. So that's up there. Good. Did YouTube start? Looks like YouTube started as well. That's good. Good. Hope everyone's doing well today. On this fine Thursday afternoon, about 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Got some good music going. Actually, a really good song by Hoobastank right now. And we're going to rip some packs today. I'm going to work on like a little bit of a sorting project. If we're not ripping packs. And we're going to rock and roll like usual. So, with that, let's get this auction set up. It's going to be sudden death, 45 seconds, $27. Gets you a set of packs. You can see the whole list in the tool down below. But $27 gets you in for a whole mess of packs. Could be anything from 12 Crimson Vow draft packs to like a collector pack. Could be just a mix of different stuff. Kind of crazy in here. 3 mystery booster 2s. Is in their clue packs. Conspiracy Take the Crown. All sorts. A little bit of everything that we've got. We've got a mess of packs right now. So if that's your cup of tea, $27 gets you in. We can rip. We can ship. Great way to set up some chaos drafts if you're working on it. Actually, it'd be a great time to buy the chaos draft in a box in the bin. That is loaded with packs and is a nice way to get 8 players worth of chaos plus bonus 8. But it's a little bit mix of everything that I have available. So yeah, today chat $27. Is that what it was? Yeah, $27. All sorts of good stuff. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, we're gonna be hanging out, taking an easy listen to good music and scanning cards. I don't know. I've got one project I want to work on, and then I got this stack from last night that I need to finish. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah. Quantivus going in for a spin. Let's see what we can get for you. That's a good song. Top Gun action. Happy Bunny, how's it going? A different desk? Oh my god, yeah. Might be worth getting a, I don't know, a bookshelf. Yeah, you got the bulk? Awesome. If any of you did miss it and would like some bulk, there is some available in the bin. It's 6 common uncommon boxes. Midnight Hunt Collector to start us off. You're getting 2, because that's a weird start. Let's do 2. Rip them or ship them. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, dang it, man. Rippy or shippy? Let's rip them. Let's see what we can find. It's such a weird start that we start with Midnight Hunt Collector. And we got Sammy here, too. Sammy, how's it going? Defense Straight, Organ Hoarder, Might of the Old Ways, Lunarch Veteran, Root Coil Creeper, Purifying Dragon Forest, Hallowed Respite, Curse of Conformity Extended, Mask of Grizzlebrand, Dawnheart Rejuvenator, Bird Admirer, Old Stick Fingers, Dawnheart Rejuvenator again, and a Triskaideka. No, yeah, Triskaideka. That one, the Hands Lady. She's a good one. There you go. That's a nice card to start with. Shadow Beast Sighting, Storm Rider, Spirit Search, Party Captain, Immolation, Arcane Infusion, Mysterious Tome Mountain. The lands are great. Patrician Geist, Avacyn's Memorial's nice. Patrician Geist again. We've doubled up in 2 packs. Fangblade Brigand, Tireless Hauler, Liesa Forgotten Archangel is actually a pretty good card. Tireless Hauler, and a Spectral Adversary in extended foil. You actually have some solid cards in there. If it wasn't Midnight Hunt, they'd be up there again. Congrats on that, Quintivus. Congrats on that. Yeah. Since it was a weird start, we did 2 instead of 1. I don't know why. And that's your first purchase, too. Thank you so much. Do you like dice, Quintivus? Do you like dice? Big hits out of here is a Meat Hook Massacre and a Meat Hook Massacre. Yeah, what color dice would you like to have if you could have a color of dice? It's an older set that just fell out of standard, so that's why it's a little weird on prices. What color? Any, it doesn't matter. All right, let's see what the any color is today. This one. Ooh, you're getting silver at it today. The silver and gold combo. Nice set of polyhedrals. Quantivus, thank you very much for going in. Dice always say thank you for being here. Being part of the community. Hanging out with us. Dice chat. Everyone loves dice. I love dice. Who doesn't love dice? All right. Another one up there, chat. $27 gets you in for a whole mess of packs. Nothing crazy, but can be a little crazy when it becomes VOW and you can get 12 VOW packs for $27. I know, it's nuts. I got a good deal on them. Obviously, because it's VOW. Dice chat. I know, we did a bunch of dice last night. It was awesome. We had a bunch of new people. Good stuff. I like new people. I like old people too, but I like new people because it means we're getting new people. But yeah, I don't know. Last night was good. We did a bunch of singles in the waterfall effect. I'm currently scanning everything that was left over from last night that I didn't scan to get an idea of which cards got kicked out of their categories or moved up. Invader, good morning. Got a little bit of everyone. Yeah, right? Got to find someone new to take Dang It Ben's place, which that's some big shoes to fill. I mean, you've been here forever, so that's not going to be easy. Really. But I hope everyone's doing well today. $27 gets you in. Whole mess of packs. It's just a random subset of everything I have available. Can't do evenings much. I did one I only do one evening. Oh, well, yeah. I just don't have Mondays and Tuesdays now because of preschool. I've been asked to help with preschool the schedule, so I'm helping with that. And Tuesdays alone are just like packed with stuff. It's insane. Crazy amount of stuff. $27 gets you in for a mess of packs. That's kind of how the day is going to be. Gonna hang out. I'm gonna do scanning and rip packs or ship packs, totally up to you. And clean up some of the stuff that's a little all over the place. Why are these two here? Oh, they were supposed to be removed. Trying to remember what I did last night. That usually doesn't go too well. But yeah. Let's see what else is going on today. Not much. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy stream. We've got about probably more than $20,000 in cards now that I need you all to buy. If you could please buy them all, that would be great. Take out a loan, whatever you got to do. Please take them off my hands. Mistakes were made. Yeah, it was insane. Plus, I'm going to pull everything off the wheel that didn't go other than the dual lands because I'm going to redo the wheel for Saturday. I'm going to probably slim it up a little bit so we can try and get those duels moving faster and see what we can do from there. Butter in for a spin. Let's see what we get. Butter toast. Our boxes will be prepared to go with today's mail. So that is good. Ooh, Theros OG draft. 5 of them. That's a cool one to find. 2, 3, 4, 5. Would you like those ripped or shipped for you? Driving home to see family. Well, it's probably the best that you're not here tomorrow because tomorrow I need you to buy 20,000 shipped. Coming your way. 20,000 in cards, please. Pretty please. Butter. Congrats on those. Those are cool. Little OG Theros action is fun. $27 get you in for a spin. Yeah, I don't the problem is I don't have the 20,000 now. I made a pretty big so one of the collections I made the decision to buy it out as opposed to like bid it for a little cheaper only to probably lose it. Um and this thing had $5,400 in cards for a $3,000 purchase, and that's before we talk about all the foil lands that I have to work through and all the other stuff that like is common, uncommon, and any of that. It was insane. This guy was just loaded, and I don't think he knew it. But what ended up happening is it looks like he took a whole bunch of packs he ripped and just tossed them into boxes and didn't remember he did. So there was like 4 Bloodthirsty Conquerors in there and things like that. So it's like every once in a while you get to win for every 5 collections that are break even. So it was just funny like that. Yeah, it was when you see all the foundation stuff I ended up with, that's why. Oh my god, it was so much foundations. So it's good. Good stuff, chat. For once. We got a collection that pays for itself and then some. Most of the time I'm banking on the bulk to actually have stuff in it that no one knows about. And more often than not, it doesn't have anything in it. Today, Charzini, good to see you, Charzini. Today, we are doing just a simple little surprise set wheel, whatever we want to call it, for $27. Get you packs, random assortment of stuff that made it in here. It's all, I have too many packs, and so I basically took cost, I added fees to it, and I rounded it to the nearest pack, and that's what got us to the quantity of packs. And if you tap on the tool, down at the bottom, you can see everything on the list that is there. And then, yeah. So today's like I'm sorting through some stuff. We're gonna rip some packs or ship some packs, whatever you're feeling, and then we're gonna just take it easy. Also known as please buy my stuff. Last night we did it. I'm cleaning up last night's stack of cards, removing all the stuff. So these are all non-foil for the bulk box that's in the bin. I do sell the foil box separately during the bulk stream itself, but that's if I get to it or have them ready. Yeah, so you won't find foils. You'll find everything else though in there. Kind of crazy the amount. Like it's anywhere from I've seen antiquities make it in there all the way up to Aether Drift, and we're just about to get to Dragonstorm here because I think all of the common uncommons have fallen out of $1. So it's yeah, it's a solid set of cards. I mean, you're getting 4,800 cards in one box, so that's loaded. And if you find a handful of cards, you can pay for it without even trying because the threshold's $1. There's a lot of good 75-cent cards that exist out there, so it's well worth it. Yeah, good. I'm glad. You'll be pleased with these 2 sets as well, I'm sure. Yeah, Chad, if you missed bulk day, which was last week, in the bin is the 6 common uncommon box bundle available for you to order now, and it'll be shipped out today. You don't have to wait for the next bulk day, which I tentatively have scheduled for next Sunday, but it depends if this Sunday, how this Sunday performs, because we're doing everyone knows it as kitchen sink, but it's going to be over in the the estate sale and storage unit find category because it's a little bit bigger of a category, and I'm going to do accessories, toys, things like that I got sitting around. But that'll include deck boxes, binders, playmats, Pokemon figurines, dice. Ooh, yeah, the foil and rare boxes for later. There you go. They're fun. I like these. I made them the way I would prefer to get bulk. Because bulk is just I don't know. When you order from eBay, It's like when it shows up, you get like 30 of the same card in a stack. And then you get like another like all red cards of the same set. And it's weird. I prefer to be diversified. Exactly, Invader. Yard sale. Oh yeah, you get a little bit of everything. Anywhere from like antiquities. If you did whiteboarder, you're getting revised. You may even get an unlimited card in there here and there. There's a couple of them. So you get the whole run of the mill from it, which is good. It's really funny when you go to the yard sale categories or the flea market categories, because then it's a yard sale on a yard sale. Craigslist, true, except it's live. I don't know. I like WhatNot. It's fun. Needs more people in the magic category. Be nice. We could get more people, but then you'd have to advertise, and I don't think WhatNot does that, except on TikTok. That's the only place I see their advertisements. Yep. It is. Now, I will say it is possible to get duplicates, but I've done my best to avoid the giant stack of it. You get YouTube ads, makes sense. Occasionally, like I found, I had to work really hard on the foil Vulpikeet in the foil boxes because I had like 400 of them. They came in like one foil bulk box that I bought that I was like, oh, cool, so many foils. And then I was like, wait, I don't need 400 Vulpikeets. And so I had added them slowly to different groups. So hopefully you don't get a lot of those, but you might. Anything's possible. You see more advertising? Yeah. They did get a bunch of money in December. So I felt like they were upping that. Yeah, you're supposed to get a handful of dupes, but not like 10 of the same card all the time. Yeah. It shouldn't be 800 cards where there's only 80 different cards in it. Yeah. But who knows? We definitely have the TCG categories have been declining in viewership counts, even though the advertising has gone up. We've been noticing that. Like Magic this morning was inside 200 viewers, and it's like most days it barely gets back up to 400. Well, you're probably right, dang it, Ben. I mean, there's a lot of people. Let's put it this way: it's really easy for me to find collections right now for people that are exiting TCGs. On top of the economy driving lower available cash, right? Yep. No, you guys are right. It's okay. It is what it is. Everything ebbs and flows. Pokemon's problem is actually that they don't have enough supply. I think they would continue to command a decent rate of people if they could actually have supply. True. Whatnot has a lot of Pokemon scammers. You are very right. The amount of so my brother sells in that category, and he had some overflow packs that were just sitting around. The amount of messages he got because he underpriced the market were, are these real? Are these repacks? Did you open them and pick all the good stuff out and then sell all the bad stuff? Like literally those are the messages he's getting. So people are getting burned over there. So it doesn't surprise me. But at the same time, you guys all hang out with me and I like that. I give you guys good deals as best I can. Though I will tell you, it's going to be hard to give you good deals on Final Fantasy. That's for sure. Oh my god, Grand Arbiter Augustine has gone over the $9 threshold. The math says that I'm likely going to have to charge like $65 to $70 a collector to even come close to like break even, make a little bit. Right? That's insane. That should not be a thing. Yeah, it's insane. Because the problem is it's 40 almost $50. I think it's $47 it costs. Then you have to add fees to it, and then you have to make a little bit to like actually warrant putting on a show. Yeah, you had to trade 1,000, right? I took the equivalent of another car, just basically buying a car. Honestly, like not even a new car, a nicely used car, was the level of what I put out there for my pre-order. It is what it is. This is life. But yeah, not fun. Thus, I need you all to buy a bunch of so I can pay off the car. Yeah, I bought about 10 grand worth pre-order. Yeah, exactly. We'll see. Who knows? Might have to quit streaming soon. Gonna go bankrupt on Final Fantasy. What I can't do is open it all. Is the thing. No, this isn't my full-time gig. Um, my wife and I are in rental properties and investments, so we do a larger portion of that. And so our full-time gig mostly is taking care of the kids. So yeah, I know. We the nice part is that this stuff is not keeping the lights on per se. Though sometimes it feels like I'm chasing these credit card bills more than I chase any other bills. So who knows? 9,999 damage. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say you make extra money. That's for sure. I think I still technically net negative in the long run. I don't know. Magic cards. It's not a net positive game. The big part for us is cash flow is what it does do, and cash flow is pretty valuable in our case. So we like it. But yeah, it let's put it this way: when you do $10,000 in purchases, the nice part is that at 2.5% points, that's like $250 back. So that's like free money, right? That's how it works. All the points. Gotta use points, chat. I'm a boomer when it comes to points. Ugh. Lots of math. So I do a ton of math. This whole program is math based. I've been surprised the number of cards that have actually slipped below the $4 from last night on that category. We've had a couple go up as well, which is good. But a couple slipped down. I'm gonna do all of my Dragon Storm stuff today and weed out all of the not uh the not a dollar cards that are probably there now. Yeah, card prices are dropping, and I expected that. Multi-reason: one, Final Fantasy coming up; two, more people are probably liquidating portions of their collection right now, it seems; and three, the summer's coming. Last year, when we had lead into summer and the summer itself, sales declined significantly. People liquidated a bunch of stuff. Yeah, Aether Drift got gutted, which we knew was going to happen. No one likes it. And when I say no one, that's a generality, right? The general consensus is dislike. I will say, why in the summer? Because people pay for vacations and do stuff, and they're less likely to play inside stores. They want to be outside. More travel is planned, that type stuff. This happens in retail in general, other than when you have like a 4th of July sale or a Labor Day or a Memorial Day sale. The summer is relatively slow in selling because people spend more money on other things. More likely to have a barbecue in the backyard than you are to have a couple friends over to play Magic inside, right? Our the office that I worked at when I worked for Sears, literally it was practically quiet the month of July because someone would always be on vacation. Like a whole chunk of the office would be on vacation that time. BBQ and Play Magic, true. There are people that do that, but they don't go to the shop and play, so they don't buy new cards. And they need to pay for the, I don't know, beef tenderloin they're cooking. Whatever, that type stuff. Speaking of beef tenderloin, that sounds great. My wife pulled out a 9-pound pork tenderloin for Easter this weekend. You know, I haven't really. And, well, ours is very nice, so I doubt they have the other concerns that exist of Magic the Gathering players in a card shop in the summer. It is. It is very quickly removing an entire subset of the population that can play it. Now, people can play with just the cards they have, right? So at the end of the day, you don't have to buy new cards. If you've got cards, you don't have to buy new cards. It, like, if your budget just says you can't, you don't have to. So that's the benefit. But what's happening is, yeah, they're going to buy singles, which my singles shows do better than my pack shows do. Like today, will probably be mediocre, if even positive. And my single show tomorrow, I'll probably do a crap load, right? And that's just the nature of that push. Well, right. So Dang It Ben, it's not Dang It Ben as the example, but it's removed an entire subset of the population that could afford a little bit of their disposable income towards Magic. Whereas now, it's a lot of your disposable income to buy Magic, right? If you think about it, like a play pack is $6, and you don't get that much in a play pack. If you want a collector, it's about 30. Before it used to be you'd get a draft pack for 5, and you could get a collector for 25 or cheaper. So it's like you it's the situation of people are not willing to spend it. You hit a threshold, right? So the available disposable income level doesn't really change. It actually has been shrinking because of the inflation and tariff side of things. So people have less money to spend on disposable games and things, and Magic is now making it more expensive to do it. So you're removing an entire subset of the population. And they don't understand that because they have a bunch of executives that are from the new age college instead of the old age college with MBAs that don't get it. And they're going to stab themselves pretty bad. Well, that's it. It's tough for him to give you a soul when he's already sold it here. True. So, anyways, if you guys want to buy some packs, I have some packs. You like losing money? No, you don't. No one does. You just like giving good deals. Believe me, look at what I'm doing. I'm giving you all sorts of crazy packs for $27. And that's probably even up from the $25 I would have done, but you have coupons, so use your coupons. Yeah, I'm not in the market of selling other people's souls. I like to keep them. I'm a hoarder. Hoarder at heart. A dark soul? Hey, not that it doesn't matter what color it is. I don't care. I really just put it in the sorter. That's what I did. I just stuck Dangaben's soul in the sorter. Which, dang it, Ben, that freaking frame is gorgeous. That's awesome. Oh, I have, let me set it up. Hold on. Let me just change the camera. We can let that run in the background. There you go. Yeah. This guy, Magic Sorter, magic-sorter.com, is this wonderful contraption right here. It sorts cards. Currently, it's sorting by value for me. So it likes to take a picture, look at the value, and sorts the cards. And then it puts it in the right categories. That's bulk over there. A little bit of unknown next to it, and then the row just down of it is the valuation sorting. So it's pretty cool. And it just does this all day and all night. And then when it's done, it likes to mess up and make a bunch of noise because it's obnoxious. Sounds like Dang It Ben, right? We've gradually been calling it Ben over time. Though honestly, it'd be more fun if Dang It Ben was here sorting cards as opposed to the robot. But the robot's good. Going on strike. Yeah, I think it does sometimes. I think it does go on strike sometimes. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Keeps things interesting. This is also how I can offer bulk so quickly and so at the volume that I do is because it goes pretty quickly through collections. It's about 300 cards an hour, which sounds slow, but it's actually pretty good for passive. I can stream and let it run at the same time. All that fun stuff. Ben 2.0, I don't know. Debatable. But here we are, sorting cards, scanning cards, and soon we're going to be doing some dragons to see if the dragons are any good. So it has a system to check for foils. In my prep for getting it in there, I remove all the foils and do it separately because I don't want to slow down the system by having it do the check for foil. So I sort all common uncommons by themselves, all foil common uncommons, all rare mythics, all foil rare mythics, and those are my categories that go through it. And then I have some other stuff that is just separated that I occasionally sort through. But it works really well. Magic-sorter.com is the website. It has a 3-month lead time, and it's about $4,000. What I will say is, as of right now, it has. I didn't update that number. I need to do that. It out of my million. It's Italian, yeah. Out of the million cards it's done, no joke, million. It's found $25,500 in cards, and it has participated in $10,590 in bulk sales. So it's pretty intense. It's getting up there. The maximum it's found is it found a demonic tutor out of one of the battle decks. Oh yeah, way cheaper than paying someone. It's found a demonic tutor, it's found a sylvan tutor, and a cruel tutor. Those are the top 3 cards it's found so far. All in the 40s. Your hands, yeah. And a teacher tutor, right? But chat, we got packs today. Packs, on packs, on packs. We're watching the sorter while we wait for the next batch of packs to go. If you have a spare computer sitting around, go open up YouTube and type in Iceman1347 and pull up the YouTube stream. It's going to be the exact same thing, but at least then I get your follow and maybe a subscription if you hit the button. So that's fun. I've been doing some shorts here and there if we get good packs. I taught my son to do basic lands. So he can do basic lands, sort them by type. That's fun. Do it all? Good. Yeah. My son's 5 and he's just learning basic lands. So let me know how that goes. This is Magic Sorter. Magic-sorter.com is the website. That The name of it is Magic Sorter. It does do things other than magic, but that's at least what this one is. Child screaming upstairs. Oh, good. My son's back. Great. And it's turned into a disaster upstairs all of a sudden. Food for, yeah. How big? Let me change cameras 1 second. There it is right there. Like 3x3? Maybe? Takes up a little table. That's about it. Like nothing else. It's, yeah, pretty straightforward. 3x3. Yeah, no, it takes up very little space. It is quiet, just is quiet, but it's, you'll notice it is basically the noise level. That's not enough. Like it, when it turns off, you notice how quiet it gets in the room. No, it's about a 3x3, but it works. I like it. It's it has survived since September now and has done about 1 million cards. I have to get the exact count because I have a bunch of boxes I haven't finished marking up yet. So I have to go up there and yell at these children. Today was like a half-day teacher institute day or something. So my son had to go for morning preschool as opposed to afternoon preschool, and now he's back. And so we get him the rest of the day. Yay! Needs to be quiet and shut up. So yeah, E-Train. This is, in my opinion, you got the YouTube up? Thank you. Yeah, hit the subscribe button. That type stuff. I don't know. Hang out with me. It's more or less another outlet for future building of stuff. But E-Train. So this one is the best for low budget. Now, what I would say is that you need to have a decent sized collection, like over 500,000 cards to really warrant it. If you're sitting on 100,000 cards, there isn't really a sorter that does it without getting some of the really cheapy built ones. This one, about $4,000, including shipping. Now, I don't know where tariffs are at today, but I had to pay a tariff at the time. This was before Trump put any other tariffs in. So it was about $4,000 after all of that. And the one thing I will say for this is you need to be willing to put some effort in if things break. They don't have a support team in the U.S. They have a company that, or really it's just a store that will sell you parts, but they won't do anything more than that. So you got to be able to run a wire or unplug something or troubleshoot. They'll help you over a help ticket, but they won't do the work for you. So that's this level. But the next step up is the TCG one. That is a $20,000 lease. It takes up the size of the room I'm in, and it sounds like a freaking truck. And it does 10,000 cards an hour. Yeah. You're still at Card Slinger Mana Box level. Yeah. No, if you've got a small collection, don't worry about it. I know it's obnoxious to sort, but you're gonna want a decent chunk of cards to warrant the 4,000, right? So in the million that I've done, we've found $25,000 in value out of the bulk, right? So if you did 100,000, that's only $2,500 in fines if you did just a general average of it. So it's that style of stuff, right? This one takes 3 months, though. Keep that in mind. If you're going to place an order, you got to wait 3 months for it. Just is that. I did because, oh yeah, they take the month of August off. So I prefer, this is personal preference, I prefer not to use the setting that finds foils for you. I separate my foils prior to putting them in, but it does have a setting for foils. You can also set parameters. It can sort by just about anything, but you can build your own sort using code if you so desire. So you could make it find all the command towers and put them in a spot, things like that. Mine is purely price based. That's it. It's either bulk or it's $1 or more, and that's it. So it doesn't do any separation other than that for me right now, and that's just purely necessity of I have too much and I want to move quickly through it. Because I stream and I have an outlet for offloading that bulk, it makes more sense for me to just slam through it, right? How often does it update prices? As fast as Scryfall does. So it uses Scryfall, which pulls TCG Market. It also has Scryfall Card Kingdom now. This came in the last week. So you could Card Kingdom price if you wanted to. And so it updates as soon as Scryfall updates, the database updates inside of it. So it's good stuff. So it's good stuff. I don't know. I like it. Yes. So for the most part, the design behind it, the bulk of the expense is probably in the software and everything. There is a monthly fee. It's only about 30 euros, something like that. I paid for 6 months up front type thing, so it's not bad. But like the software is key, right? So the ability to take a picture, cross-reference the picture against Scryfall's database, spit back the data, and do it instantaneously is literally it. So there's a connection out to cloud, and it just works that way. So I like it. It works very well for what we need, and all that fun stuff. But, you know, I'm about to go yell at a child. Yep. Yeah. Well, the thing with like buying collections or things like that or opening packs is you get a ton of bulk. So I'm like offload it as fast as I can. Pretty much my prices on bulk is please take these cards off my hand. So you're paying the shipping and a little bit to cover the cost of the box. That's about it. So my bulk just goes out the door. That's the goal. I'm learning my alphabet again, chat. It's great. One of these children's about to get yelled at. It's so much fun. Yeah, it's great stuff. Chat, if you did miss my bulk day and you'd like to see what my bulk looks like, you can go into the bin and pick it up. $35 gets you 4,800 cards shipped to you in a flat rate box. Chat, I did manage to get this and it looks freaking awesome. Why did it have to be in Japanese? Who thought Japanese was a good idea and can I get them fired in Magic? But that's freaking gorgeous. But yeah, they need to get fired. Get them out of here. Because they're trying to be like Pokemon. Because apparently Japanese is interesting. Believe me, I'm not happy. A, B, C, D, E. I'm doing alphabetical, and then I've got to scan all this stuff. It's great. But at least if it's alphabetical, I don't have to scan the same card 10 times. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't like it, and it drives me nuts. No, I'm going to keep it until I get a different one, because it's got to go in the Dragon Binder. Got to go in the Dragon Binder chat. But yeah, so let's stare at this. If anyone wants to get some packs, you're more than welcome to. There was ABC. Oh my god. This is going to be like in every letter of the alphabet. I can already tell. It's great. I'm so excited for the fact that I don't have space here. $2? No. No, I like it a lot more than $2. Maybe $200. That's how much I like it. Does anyone need Mox Jaspers? Yeah? We still need a Mox, chat? EFG. 250. 250. Take my money. 250. EF. There is an F. Gosh darn it. I don't want every letter of the alphabet. E, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I don't care. All of those can go together. In a mountain. Foil showcase? Yeah. Uh-huh. All I know is the lands are worth a ton. That's awesome. I got Yugans for days, chat. Yugans for days. And Moxes for days. T-U-V. Apparently, I don't know my alphabet well enough to put the frickin' S before the T. Great. Chat, if you need packs, I got packs today, chat. That's what we're doing. We're doing packs. If you would like some packs, here's some packs. Island. Zergo. Also, the goal of this is to pull together everything that needs to get put in by not... First pack, nice. Yeah, it might already be 30. I don't know. I'm keeping one. UVW. Didn't I have a W? Oh, UVW. Okay. Why did they have to name everything? I don't want all the letters. H-I. Butter, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Dink, dink, dink. In. First spin. Let's see what it's going to give you. What packs are we going to do today? Just after I made a mess all over the desk. Great. 6 throne draft. That's cool. Throne's a fun one. Let's see if we can get, like, I don't know. A henge would be great for that. I don't see throne all that much. Dink, dink. Would you like to rip or ship today? Rippy or shippy today? Yeah, I got you. I get there. Rippy or shippy today? Either or, totally up to you. Dink, dink. Rip or ship? Rip one? Sure. Let's do it. Let's see what we can find. Come on. Be the lucky one today. Let's do it. Fortifying Provisions, Tome Raider, Wildwood Tracker, Bloodhaze Wolverine, Locktwain Gargoyle, Outmuscle, Raging Redcap, Mystic Sanctuary, usually around $2. Wicked Guardian, Covetous Urge, Resolute Rider, Keeper of the Fables, and a Worthy Knight. Woo! With a Fairy Guidemother and Foil Swamp and a Food. Not bad at all. Got 5 more coming your way. Ding ding, thank you very much for going in. Tons of packs today, chat. That's the goal. If anyone wants to rip or ship, it's totally up to you. Whatever you're feeling like, we can do. $27 gets you in for a spin. Nice and easy. You. Otherwise, we're going to hang out with a sorter while I do this sorting. Nah, get it? Sorting while sorting. I'm going to lose my mind. LMNOP. There we go. M. $27 gets you in for a spin today, though, chat. All sorts of good stuff. It really seems like the interest of packs on WhatNot continues to decline. My pack shows don't do good at all compared to my single shows. And of course, I just got done buying a bunch of packs. The magnet letters for names, true. That's probably a good call. Does anyone... Maybe. That's possible for the packs. I don't know if we've kind of talked about it, but I don't know if everyone saw the terms of service are being updated for the UK as a test market to ban all games other than surprise sets. They will do away with all pull boxes, all bags, all drawers, all randomness like that. They will only do surprise sets. So they're going to turn into TikTok soon enough, basically. Because TikTok, you can only sell outright your stuff. And so on the, yeah, they're testing it. I forget when did it start on the 10th? I think the 10th it started over in UK. What we're looking at right now is surprise set. This tool that I have up is a surprise set. Basically, a mystery pull of the wheel. Yeah, well, that exactly. It's got to happen for them to survive all of the lawsuits that could happen over time, or the Fed like if the feds get involved, like they could very quickly just shut this down. So the problem will be is that WhatNot's going to take a huge hit on both streamer sellers and buyers, because you're going to lose all of the people that have been scamming, and you're also going to lose all the people that want to try and win against the scammers. Down the road, yes, but they outright said no boxes, no bags, no pull boxes, nothing like that. It like lists it in the terms of service now. So that's just for the UK right now. Soon enough, because they already wrote on it, coming soon to other markets. And I was like, what other markets are there? It'll be interesting to see. That it's not going to be received well at all. It's not going to be a surprise either. Because most people, to be honest, most people come on here to sell their singles in pull boxes that they can make money on. That's what most streamers start doing. Most people want to be that scammy pull box that gets you to move your $1 cards for $5 in hopes that someone hits your maybe ceiling that's not in there. No, worst is not selling. Well, selling their bulk as a pull box. That's the problem. Not people that are selling their bulk. Yeah, in the pull box. Exactly. There was a stream that was literally doing bulk. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. So when surprise sets went to 500 slots, there was a stream that was 400 items that were a random card that came from a collector pack, and then 100 items of miscellaneous high-end cards. So people were bidding $11 or $12 and getting a random common uncommon foil from a collector booster. Like it was just one card. It wasn't even a pack. I was like, my God, you're paying that much for that? What is going on? So that made my brain hurt when I saw that one. I really want to go to some of those channels and just yell at them. Like, you are the reason that WhatNot's failing on viewership. But what do I know? Who knows, chat? Who knows? But if you want some packs, yes, it's both. But facilitating that opportunity. Right, exactly. Well, you're not even allowed to post averages anymore. They've banned the ability to provide any valuation numbers. You're not allowed to give any valuation anymore. Crazy. So I don't like facilitating extreme gambling like that. So I won't do it because you're an enabler in that case. And then you're enabling the opportunity for that person to have a bad experience. Whereas for me, I try and offer as close to what you're paying for to get it. There's some bottom and there's a big top usually. But like I don't want you to feel like you didn't get your money's worth, right? But I don't understand why these people are willing to do it. I do understand why they're willing to do it because they're just those type of people, but I don't like that they are the root cause of the decline in viewership. Whatever. That's my rant and rave. Yeah, they should, but at the end of the day, most people are really bad at math. They don't understand percentages. It's really bad. It's sad. I know it's predatory is what's happening, and everything to make a buck. Um, this cool contraption is the Magic Sorter. Literally, that's the name of it. Magic-sorter.com is the website. And it sorts Magic cards. Other cards as well. It can do Pokemon, One Piece, all that stuff. Basically, takes a picture, cross-references Scryfall data, and I'm sorting by value. You can sort by set, by color, by mana cost, all that, and all that fun stuff. So it's just it cross references, get a TCG price, puts it in a category, or puts it in bulk like it's been doing most of today. A lot of the stuff I'm doing is large bulk. So that's the thing. So yeah, it does good stuff. I like it. Works really well. Works like 22 hours a day. So it's been doing really well. I've had it since September. True. He does. That guy. Uh, well, like last night during the stream when it finished, it decided to get stuck in a corner and ratchet as loud as possible. So the upkeep for it, honestly, it runs pretty good. But what I will say is when something goes wrong, you have to be willing to run a new wire or things like that. So, like, it's it comes and goes. I would say I've probably spent like an extra 150 bucks on like replacing wires or mostly it's been wire issues because it's a lot of moving parts. You're more likely to break a lead. But everything seems to get fixed pretty well. It's done a million cards for me though since September, so it's been working really hard. But you have to do the work. They don't have a support team, so they have a like help ticket team. But they don't have someone who comes out and does it. That's the benefit of the more expensive ones is your lease comes with a maintenance free software. No, it's about 30 euros a month. You can get it a little cheaper if you pay for like month groupings. I did 6 months at a time. But that's to keep the server up and running. It's a cloud software that basically connects to the cloud, cross references the data, and spits out the information. It does output a CSV file afterwards, which is nice if that's something you need. Right? Ben comes over and beats it up constantly. There is a store in the U.S. that will ship out stuff if you need replacement parts and things like that. So that's the nice part. But yeah, no, there's not really troubleshooting as in people there. But today, Chad, I have packs. Packs on packs on packs. I was hoping to get some more hits today so we can get some more YouTube shorts built up. I've been posting them on TikTok too, though I'm having an issue with my user account and all that stuff. That's a whole different thing. I looked into selling on there as well, just curious what their information is, but I'm having a lot of issues just getting the account set up. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what happens with that. Alphabet is difficult. But anyways, chat, $27 gets you in for a spin. All sorts of good packs. If you tap on that tool, you can see what you can get. Get crazy stuff like, I don't know, 3 MH2 sets. That's pretty good. Aether Drift collectors are in there because everyone's excited. There should be Dragonstorm in there. Is it not? It's not copy over. That would drive me nuts. Yeah, it didn't. I'm just completely missing the one set I need to have in this list. Great. We're off to it's a good day, chat. I'm doing great. It's not like I would put the newest set on this freaking wheel. Dumb. Anyways, there's all sorts of good stuff on there. Not what I meant to put on there. Probably why no one's gone in. Has nothing to do with lack of interest in packs these days. If anyone's looking for anything. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be missing, but apparently it is because I rushed this morning to get everything done and didn't cross-reference the database to make sure I actually put it in there. It's not like I have any idea what I'm doing here, chat. New streamer here. I haven't been on here for a year and a half, I swear. Sure shows. Invader. First stream ever. Yeah, shows. Error processing. You just forgot to put your credit card on. What happens when you delete your information? To go through it. You broke it, Invader. Well, he had said that he had removed his credit card to avoid temptation, so it doesn't surprise me. Oh, now I can random. Oh, where'd it go? No, come back. Ah, there it goes. Now I can do it. It went through. Process. Randomize. Let's see what we got for you. Coming up with OTJ Collector. I like that one. That's a good one. OTJ is fun. See what we can find out of that. One OTJ Collector. You want me to ship it? Yeah. Rip it. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Reach. Oh, hey, come back here. Reach for the Sky. Vault Plunder. Ambush Gigapede. Mine Raider. Thunder Lasso. Visage Bandit. Map the Frontier. Mountain. Murder. Heartless Pillage. Hell to Pay. Annie Flash. The Veteran. Discreet Retreat. We got that Crime and Punishment with a Lotus Ring extended foil. It says Lotus on it. It must be good. Right? That's how it works. It says Lotus on it. It's an extended foil. You're going to get it top loaded because it's the best card of the set. There you go. Congrats on that. Get yourself a Lotus wheel or Lotus ring. Should be a Lotus wheel. That'd be cool. Invader, thank you very much for going in. I appreciate it. The good old put Mox in the word and it means something special, right, chat? I'm getting through cards. We're getting there. We've been watching this wonderful sorter. Having fun back here. You need one what? Need need one of what? One M? I don't know. I don't know. One of each? Ah. Oh, one Mox. Got it. There it is. Moxes are fun. Lotus Ring. Yeah, one of each of the OG Moxes. I agree. I totally agree. Now I follow. I got there. I got there. Oh my god, chat. Some days, I'm not so sure it's all here. I don't know what I did with it either. It used to be for like a week or two. Believe me, most of the stuff just gets gutted constantly. Prices don't retain, which is why packs are falling behind. Everyone's excited the first like week, and then after that, nothing moves. Everyone wants the singles shortly after that. I got a Mox Jasper. Right? Exactly. Dragon Islands, no, they won't actually. I expect those to actually stay high. It's gonna suck, honestly. Because they drop at a rate of 2 to 3 per box. Ooh, a bronze and a silver. Bronze and a silver. Let's go. That one's loaded. I have to show them off. Ah, where's the screen? Change the camera. Bronze and a silver. These are ice packs now. They're called ice packs. They're in the bin. You can see all the details for them. For this first one, 10 cards, value between $1 and $2.50 each. Bronze, Deadly Dispute and foil. Damn, that's a great card. Stream of Thought, MH1, Counterspell and foil. Molten Gatekeeper, Lizelle Acrobatics Extended foil. Bloated Contaminator. This used to be a $4 to $5 card. It's now inside $2.50. Whirlwind of Thought in foil. Planar Bridge and a Llanowar Waste back there in foil. Very nice pack. A lot of foils, which is good. Then you get a silver pack. Cards value 10 cards value between $2.50 and $4 each. Better than your OTJ pack. True. Keen Sense. Ooh, Elvish Harbinger borderless. Dowerport Mage in Showcase. Counterspell. Hey, in the Mystery Booster 2 version, you got 2. In Garrick's Wake. Low Shield, Clockwork Scholar. Wrathful Red Dragon Extended Art. Sovereign Okanagahu, Great Cat Noble. Mirror Retriever, and a War Room from Commander Legends. That was pretty loaded. Review Fever. Thank you so much for going in. Congrats on those. I love those packs. They're loaded. Review. That's your first purchase too. Do you like dice? Thank you very much for going in. But do you like dice? If you do like dice, what color dice would you like to have? Dice. Yeah, polyhedrals. What color would you like? Black or blue? Let's see what I got. See what I got. Ooh, I got blue. Nice set of polyhedral dice coming your way. Review. Thank you very much for going in. Dice Away say thank you for being here, being part of the community, hanging out with us. I appreciate it. New people, chat. Too bad new people. We've been hanging out, watching the wonderful sorter go back and forth. I do have deck boxes. I just have not put them in the bin. I need to. That's another project of all the other projects that I need to do because I can't get any projects done in this house. Can I sell you one? Yes. What, do you have a color preference? Do you need a commander one or do you need a regular one? Commander being the one with the front panel. Yeah, got it. There's a green one right here. Different camera. This guy. I have to look. I haven't priced these out yet, so I have to figure out. But it's got that commander front panel. Set it there. Give me 1 second. Let me look it up. It's not on my list of things to pull up at this moment. Nope. Go away. I don't want it. I want my orders. What? Did I buy these? God, how long ago was it? Almost there, chat. Almost there. The interesting part will be that obtaining these from import is incredibly difficult now and will not have the wonderful pricing that I could have gotten before because of our wonderful battle with China. Nope, other way. I can do this. I swear I know how to do this. I'm a math genius. 12 whole dollars for it. You can throw coupons if you so desire. Where is it? It's a medium auction. There it goes. It's up there. 12 bucks. Throw a coupon at it if you so desire. Just a nice weather resistant exterior with a gray interior with that panel on it. Coming to you. I'll even put your cards inside it. $3D. True. Oh, yeah, put your cards inside. Perfect. Moon's winning. It's good stuff. Wonderful. I don't know. They're nice. Nothing wrong with them. Another deck box coming your way. Congrats on that, Invader. Thank you very much for picking that up. I appreciate it. That's on my list to build in the bin. I need to build those in the bin is what I need to do, but I just have not had the chance to do it yet. Mostly because I have to take everything apart to get the counts to put it all back together again. Getting ready for Final Fantasy, right? Good choice. $27 gets you in for a spin of some packs. If you'd like to get some packs. When? June. June. It'll be here before you know it, that's for sure. Beginning of June. Soon. TM. $27 gets you in. Two play box collector in a box. Yeah. Yeah. And sold a kidney. Perfect. I like it. You don't need it. That is not an M. That is an S. Come on. Come on. Yep, Final Fantasy is great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It just sucks the price I have to sell it to. That's all. I'm not excited for that. Yeah, you actually got it at what will be considered a good price down the road. Like that, it's going to be that the price you got is good. It's going to be, my guess is $1,000 a collector box. Yeah, and I think it's going to be less production than Lord of the Rings was. Especially because now everyone knows what Lord of the Rings did, so they're going to be like, oh, well, we got to do the same thing here this time. Yeah, so the adventure is that when Lord of the Rings came out, they had not started the really underprinting. And so no one knew to do what to do now. And so now when Final Fantasy comes out, everyone's going to be scalping the hell out of it because of the lack of availability. So it's going to be insane. It's going to be really frustrating, actually. That's why I was willing to throw 10 grand at it to have to overprice it to you guys to barely make $1 on. Like, I'm going to break even with a couple pennies, probably. No, I don't actually. Spider-Man, no, like, so as much as everyone likes the Heroverse stuff and all that stuff, it's already been done, right? So everyone could have gotten Iron Man or they could have gotten Wolverine. So Spider-Man is going to be just another set, right? Avatar, I don't feel has as large of a following as Final Fantasy does. There is a following, but I think it's less into Magic than Final Fantasy is into Magic. It's just an opinion. I don't know. I don't know how deep the Avatar fan base goes, and if they're likely to follow it. So we'll see. You just want Venom. Fair enough. Fair enough. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Captain Agathra is your new adventure. Interesting. You already have him, I take it? I'm sure there's one around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I still also need to build out your bundle, but I haven't found that other one. Oh, I gave him to you. Nice. Good. Good. He's a fun one. Yeah, I need to probably just close out your bundle and then start a new one if we find that other card you're looking for. That I'm hoping will show up. Yup, it's all good. Figure it out. Pirates again? There are a ton of pirates, that's for sure. Interesting. You're upgrading your pirates deck? Nice. I like that. Okay, we got packs today. We got our magic sorter going. First hanging out, taking it easy. We got our singles day tomorrow. It's gonna be insane. Ooh, Troy Gammons. Getting a spin. Let's see what we can get for Troy. What's it gonna be? 5 Origins draft. That's cool. An oldie. And a goodie. Origins is fun. Would you like those ripped or shipped for you, Troy? Rip or ship? Camera. There we go. Ship, of course, coming your way. Congrats on those. I also want to say that might be your first purchase. Maybe not. Troy, have you gotten dice from me before? Sometimes it doesn't say, but if you haven't gotten dice, let me know. If you have, great. Awesome. Origins, an oldie and a goodie. Coming your way. Congrats on that. First purchase, awesome. What color dice would you like to have if you could have a color of dice? What color dice would you like? Yeah, the system didn't tell me, but that's not a surprise because it's WhatNot. What color would you like? Blue. Let's see what I got in blue today. Ooh, yeah, right on top. I got a blue and gold set of polyhedrals with a cool text on it. Troy, thank you very much for going in. Dice Away, say thank you for being here, being part of the community, and hanging out with us. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with their system. It's all over the place all the time, so it is what it is. Who knows? But $27 gets you packs, chat, packs today. All sorts of crazy stuff. You can see what's in the what do we call it? The surprise set. There we go. I can find it. By tapping on the tool down below. See the full list, everything that's been hit and could be hit. I'm coming to terms with I have to make a new BMW collectibles. How's it going? Good to see you. Getting Nick's drafts. That's kind of cool. Journey into Nick's. Getting 5 of them. Would you like those ripped or shipped? Bam. Just like that. 5. Journey into Nick's. Rippy or shippy for you. BMW rip or ship. What? I like to rip, but it's up to you. You want dice? No, I think he wants gala greeters. I think that's really what it is. I want to rip them. So we're going to rip them. See what we can find. Cloak Siren. Lightning Diadem. Market. Rotted Hulk. Sigiled. Desecration. Starfall. Cast in Darkness. Supply Line. Spite of Mogus. Nyx Weaver. Nyx Fleece Ram. Ooh, a Prophetic Flame Speaker. That's a mythic, too. Planes and a Spider. Interesting. I don't know him. Come on. You can do it, Scanner. There we go. Got there. Maybe. There it goes. He's a mythic. Can't see that. Font of Fertility. Freaka's Chosen. Font of Fortunes. Sigiled Skink. Johnny's Presence. Fairies Band. Thunderhoof. Gluttonous Cyclops. Blood Crazed. Hoplite. Oppressive Rays. War Wing Siren. Crystalline Nautilus. Underworld Coinsmith. Cyclops of Eternal Fury. With a Kuranos. God of Storms. Mountain. You got one of those nice gods. I think he's a good one, too, if I remember correctly. Let's find out. Here's a couple bucks. We'll take it. Oakheart Dryads, Feast of Dreams, Hubris, Satyr, a Crone Mastiff, Desecration Plague, Flame Speaker Will, Cast into Darkness, Roscoe Swiftclaw, Triton's Shore Stalker, Armory of Arroyus, Whitewater Naiads, Knowledge and Power, Spawn of Thraxus, Forest, and the advertisement again. Magma Spray, Harvest Guard Alcides, Golden Hind, Returned Reveler, Counterman, Starfall, Cruel Feeding, Stonewise, Fortifier, Rise of Eagles, Fairies Band, Thunderhoof, Riddle of Lightning, Throssus Ire, Bellhide Petrifier, Scourge of the Fleets, very nice. Little Kraken action, Forest and Snake. See him a lot, but I can't remember if that's because he's reprinted. Oh, he's reprinting Commander Legends. That would explain that, why I see it so much. Then a Crow and Mastiff, you got the doggy. Humbler of Mortals, Font of Return, Aerial Formation, Magma Spray, Warwing, Siren, Ravenous Leocrota, Flame Speaker Will, Aspect of Gorgon, Consigned to Dust, Chariot of Victory, Strength from the Fallen, Silence the Believers, with a foil Rise of Eagles. That's gorgeous. Island and a Hydra. Very nice. Got a foil in there. Plus a wonderful god. BMW, thank you very much for going in. I appreciate it. Too much stuff everywhere. Need to organize this desk one of these days. Congrats on that. It's good stuff, chat. $27 gets you a whole set of packs. I think I need to make a new pack game, but I have to figure out what that means without being a game. A game within a game? Be a game? It can't be a send game anymore. That's just, it's more against the terms of service than it was before. $27 gets you a set of packs. You never know. Mistakenly forgot to put Dragonstorm in there. I don't. It's one of those mornings, I guess. $27 gets you in for a spin. All that fun stuff that you could get. Packs, unpacks, unpacks. Old stuff, new stuff, stuffy stuff. Then we got our sorters sorting over here. Nice little sorting action. Rocking and rolling. Still going. Going strong. We're getting close, chat, to the end of all of my bulk that I had sitting around. Like, that's crazy to me. There's still plenty of projects to work on, but we're almost done with the bulk that I've had stacked up forever that we started this project on. So that's kind of cool, actually. I think we're at or just about to be at 1 million cards sorted, not including all the singles and stuff that I've done, of course. But yeah. Then I have to toss all this Dragonstorm in as well soon. That's coming up. I want to make sure I have this ready for tomorrow as well. I want to run Dragonstorm auctions as well as everything else. Tomorrow's going to be crazy. We're going to do about $20,000 in singles. I don't think I'm going to get through all of them tomorrow because I'm sure I'm going to lose my mind before then. But that's what I have available is about $20,000 in singles. Easily. If not more. So it's going to be pretty intense tomorrow. Rocking through singles. All sorts of high-end stuff like $100 cards across the board. Things like that. We typically do 10% off of market price. And then you can throw coupons at it if you've got coupons. And if you don't have coupons, just making a simple purchase out of the bin can get it going. Speaking of the bin, chat, this commercial is brought to you by The Sorter. There are Soul Rings, Command Towers, Swiftfoot Boots, as well as Full Art Foil lands available in the bin. That's fun. So if you're looking for some of that, there's also mystery dice bags, both resin and metal options in there. So those are kind of fun. Had some opened on stream. They turn out pretty good. We also got bulk boxes in the bin. If anyone's looking for bulk, great opportunity. 4,800 cards, $35. You also have to pay shipping and handling. So about $50 gets you 4,800 cards. So that's really cheap. I'm almost through the sorting of this. It's slow going. I really like the dragon fire blade. It looks so cool. You're just gonna leave? That's it. I'm done. Can't take anymore. It's only Wednesday. It's that frustrating. You're like, that's it. I'm out for the week. Is it Thursday? Are we on Thursday already? Hey, it's Thursday. Good. Crap. Don't even know. Thank you for clarifying which day of the week it is. I have no idea. I'm just hiding in the basement chat so the children don't yell at me. You get tomorrow off? Nice. Is that Easter? What is tomorrow technically? Is tomorrow Good Friday technically? Ooh, that might make that might be Good Friday. Yeah, I figured. Interesting. Maybe tomorrow's gonna be a really available day for people to shop. Shop on here for singles. Tomorrow's singles chat. It's gonna be great. We're gonna do singles. A little bit of everything. I honestly need to sell about half of that supply over there, and it's a need, so I can buy more. Not really. It's actually to pay for Final Fantasy. That's actually something I'm annoyed with Final Fantasy is that I had to buy it so incredibly early. I don't like that. I'm someone who likes to like have everything in rotation on my credit cards so that if I'm selling it, at least I'm paying it off as long as I'm selling it. Hi Zenway, you're alive. That's good to hear. How you doing? Work sucks. Ah, yeah. I mean, what? You're probably getting all the spring sicknesses now, aren't you? We've been hanging out, taking it easy. Nothing crazy today. Watching the sorter sort really is what's going on. Oh, admin stuff. Yuck. Understood. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No, that's the worst. I remember at Sears, the stores always hated it when we did the district manager cycles where they had to go in and inspect the stores and all that stuff because everything was always in disarray. But then because at the office that was happening, we'd always get all the requests for like they're missing this. And we'd be like, they're supposed to have it, and they'd be like, well, they don't have it, and I'll be like, well, great. What did they do with it? Yeah, sounds about right. How many Yathans do you need to have? New in collections. Yeah, I figured you'd want to chat about that because we should probably build out your bundle at this point. I did manage to get one of these, but it's my only one of them, so I'm holding on to it because I need that dragon in my art. But that's cool. So, obviously, you saw everything on the wheel. You have that in English, aren't you lucky? I have it in Japanese, and we know how I feel about that. So yeah, Zenway, if you see anything you want set aside for your bundles, let me know. But this is insanity. Tomorrow's gonna be insane. So we hit one of them out of a collection. So Arwen was fun. Ristic Study Anime. Ocelot's Pride Borderless Foil. We got Llanowar Elves. We also have the Japanese Llanowar Elves. I'm gonna actually put anything that was hard in the hard sleeve on the wheel back in there. So we got both of those. We got a Bloodthirsty Conqueror in Showcase Foil. Jeweled Lotus Etched, and an extended or a borderless foil Jeweled Lotus, and then that frickin' thing. Fractured foil, whatever the hell that card is. Wouldn't know. But then let me just grab all these so I don't forget them tomorrow. So then everything that was on there was a Mondrak. Yeah, I know, right? Simulacrum Synthesizer. We got a Yugen. I have a multiple of these. Yugen, Eye of the Storms, that version. The One Ring, and Yuriko, that's a secret layer foil, Yuriko. So those are all hard sleeves. So the Yugen might be under there now. It just was when I had it last. So then, this is the largest the red sleeves have ever been. I have never had red sleeves with this. This is $30 or more cards. That's insane. It's almost like, it feels like a 100-card deck. So we got that Cruel Tutor that the sorter found. Same with the Sylvan Tutor, both portals. Oh, this is a list spot though. I think it's more expensive because it's list. That's kind of cool. I need half this. So then we have a bunch of Bloodthirsty Conquerors that was found. That was cool. Sword of Feast and Famine, Assassin's Creed Borderless foil, and then there's more Sword of Feast and Famine somewhere else. That Ezio in the Standing on the Ledge. Edward Kenway, that is textured foil. You want the Ezio. Edward Kenway, textured. Altair is also textured. So that was kind of cool to get two textures. Vaultborn Tyrant, both of them in foil, no less. Like, this is what I meant by that collection. He just had a whole bunch of stuff you didn't know he had. Pest Control Extended, Terror the Peak Extended foil. Got a Radiant Lotus Showcase, which is fun. A couple deflecting swats. That is a Manifoil Coma and a Manifoil Tiny Bones. Lauren, do you need the Manifoil Tiny Bones? Yeah. Do you want me to set it aside? Okay. Add it to your bundle. It's pricey, but it's not terrible, honestly, in comparison to some of the stuff. Morphon Etched, another deflecting swat that probably should be with the other deflecting swat. Where was it? Finale of Devastation in that borderless art. Smothering Tithe, borderless foil. Twin Flame Tyrants. There's an Achroma's Memorial in here. This collection was insane. Sakashima of 1,000 Faces, a couple of those. Parallel Lives. We got a Phyrexian Obliterator in Oil Slick. Elish Norn Oil Slick. Another Ristic Study. There's a handful of Ristic Studies. Force of Negation. Phyrexian Altar. Ulamog. We got a Sensei's Divining Top in Borderless. We got a Polluted Bonds Confetti. So great. Field of the Dead is always nice. Everyone likes Field of the Dead. Teferi's Protection, Borderless Foil. Fork from Revised, in actually phenomenal condition. Urza's Saga, there's probably a few of those. Rashadan's Port, that is an actual Mercadian Master Rashadan's Port. Polluted Bonds. How far back was that? Or did I just skip over it? I skipped over it. Fierce Guardianship, another Smothering Tithe, another Smothering Tithe. Sire of Seven Depths. Doubling Seasons, like 3 different versions of Doubling Seasons. Esper Sentinel. I actually have another collection coming today. Ooh, I wonder if I'll get that done. That probably will. Esper Sentinel, Yugen's Labyrinth, Kali of the Vast, Ulamog again, Bloodthirsty Conqueror again, 3 Tree City, that is spring? Looks like spring. Maybe summer. That might be summer, actually. Is spring more green, I think? I don't know. Solitude, Retro Frame, and Edgar Markov. Does anyone need Edgar still? Yeah. Avacyn, Angel of Hope, another Smothering Tithe, a foil, Tiamat. The Ash, Destined Survivor, the Pure Steel Paladin. Bristly Bill, Deathrite Shaman Sensei's, another Field of the Dead. I gotta get this organized. Draneth, that is a Beat to Hell Demonic Tutor, but it's still there. Urborg, Terror of the Peaks, Avacyn, Cyclonic Rift, Teferi's Protections, Force of Negation, Esper Sentinel, Cloth, Bruvac in foil is going up, apparently. Steam Vents, Retro Frame Foil, Meticulous Archives, Ranger Captain, Roaming Thrones, Undercity Sewers, Tiamat, and Tuku Shade, Slip Through, and this stuff we've kind of seen with the Miku, Parallel Lives, Meat Hook. That's a Step Incomplete Frasca. They're all going to auction tomorrow. I'm not going to run it today. So tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, all of this will be auctioned 10% off a market, and then you can throw coupons at them. And if you don't have coupons, snag something in the bin, and you will get coupons. You will never run out of coupons here. So then in the blue sleeves, this is $20 to $30. Wasteland, I hit a Wasteland and a Strip Mine out of the one box of Zendikar Rising collectors that came over. Freaking awesome. You want that Wasteland? Yeah. Bazim, Master Assassin. That is the Secret Lair Ramses Assassin Lord. I thought that thing was cool. Human Assassin. So then Talisman of Dominance. This is the Wave foil, or I think the Wave, whatever they called it. Ripple foil. It was $27 for that one. Crazy. Morbid Opportunist, Borderless foil. You have one set aside already. Reaver Titans. Master Multiplied. Thank you. I think Invader told me about this one being up. I've only found one so far, though. We got a Sauron. I have like 8 Mithril coats now. I could wear like an entire army worth. Twin Flame Tyrant, Sword of Feast and Famine, Pest Control, Emrakul, Ketramos, Liliana in that Borderless foil, Sire of Seven Deaths. That is a Step Incomplete, or not Step Incomplete. Oh my god. Mana foil, 9 Lives Familiar. I had 2 of these. That was so cool. So 9 Lives Familiar in mana foil. I can't hold all of this easily. This is Thassa Deep Dwelling in Secret Lair Borderless. Leyline Binding. That is a textured foil Leyline Binding. That's cool. On a Sylvan Library. Terror of the Peaks again. These are the normal border Terror of the Peaks. Allosaurus Shepherd again, because we didn't have enough of those. The Still Wind. Sakashima's Student. Odawara. Grim Tutor Borderless Foil. Takanuma Borderless Foil. City of the Brass Borderless Foil. Farewell Etched. Draneth Magistrate again. Oh, I had 2 of these. I have 3 of these? I swear I put one aside. I'm gonna have to double check. Let me set one of those aside to make sure I check. I thought I put more of them aside. Psychic Frog, Kaito, 3 Tree City, Screaming Nemesis, Avacyn, The Meat Hook Massacre, Niv Mizzet, Crater Hoof Behemoth, Gisela, Throne of Eldraine, Portal to Phyrexia, Psychic Frog, Borderless, Allosaurus Shepherd again, Throne of Eldraine, Finale of Devastation, Tiny Bones, Trinket Thief, Determined Iteration. This keeps jumping up quite a bit. That's really left shifted as well. Marsh Flats, Vaultborn Tyrant, Paradox Engine. That is a promo foil. 1 Reaver. I don't remember what the Reaver was. Oh, the Reaver Titan. Yeah, that guy. That one, for sure. Got it. We got a Sacred Foundry. Exquisite Blood, Opposition Agent. Astral Dragon, as always. Nissa, Resurgent Animus. Godless Shrine, Emrakul, Undercity Sewers. Throne of Eldraine, Exquisite Blood, Elishnorn. We got a Ketramos Borderless, and the Thassa. Did I pull the Thassa? Yeah, I did pull the Thassa. There, that one? Got it. Cyberdrive, Charismatic Conqueror, Toxtril, Ulamog, Cyberdrive, Awakener. Again, those are next to each other. That's close enough. Karamitra, Agadeems, Undercity Sewers. 5 of them. Jesus. 6 of them. Oh my god. Marsh Flats, Morbid Opportunist, Indoraptor, Astral Dragons, Miku, Chalice of the Void. Oh, we're down to 1 Mithril Coat down here. Yay! Just to add more. So yeah, all of that stuff is loaded in, and then we're up to 700 black sleeves. And I'm not going to show you all of those. It's going to be insane. But, so yeah, tomorrow is going to be intense. A lot of good stuff. But I will add those to your bundle, Zenway. And then, what's your weekend looking like? Are you going to be around? The Black Sleeve show? I have no idea. So the intent is to go red, plastic, blue, and then start the black. And depending on how busy we are, because tomorrow apparently is Good Friday, which I forgot about. We will probably just keep rocking and rolling until people stop buying, because I would like to liquidate as much of this as I can to pay for the next round of credit cards for stupid, wonderful. Yeah, I did have another 9 lives. Final Fantasy. So we got that going. But then if you want to do, I don't know what your weekend's like, but if you want to do your bundle, I could get that box for you and the box of Pokemon stuff and all that. We want to do that on Saturday, but I don't know what your schedule is like. So you let me know when you think they'll stop bothering you at work, and we can do it from there. Yeah, chat. So we got a load of stuff coming tomorrow. It's insane. Mistakes were made. Kind of. Not really. It's fun. And I'm going through. So the only other thing is the Dragonstorm stuff. I haven't done the. Did you get your baby one? I don't remember if you said you did, but I haven't done the scans for these yet. So I'm doing that later today. Okay, that's fine. There's no rush. I'm just saying that whenever you want to knock that out, you let me know, and then we knock it out. There's never a rush here. You didn't get the baby one. Do you want one? I can just toss it in there, so then I don't have to deal with it. So that guy, I'll just toss it in there. I don't know what he's priced at now, but when we do the bundle, I will reprice everything anyways. So no rush. I am working through the Dragonstone stuff. Just got it all sorted. But yeah, cool. Got you more cards. Never ending. Your stack looks like this now. You got a nice stack of cards. I think I found these recently, or maybe we snagged them. I don't know. But they are unsleeved, so they go with the unsleeved grouping. Those are just extras I found. I don't remember if we talked about these. Did I set these aside for you? Do you have these? Is your next question. Frost Siege, but extended art. EF. Is that the new Frost Siege? Oh, the Frost Cliff Siege. I have the extended non. Oh, I have it in foil. Do you want it in foil or not foil? Yeah, as in foil. Got it. You got it. Coming your way. Just toss it in here with the other stuff. So, this is what you have sitting aside. You have to let me know because I think I might have set some of these aside while I was sorting. So, with these are the ones we just talked about, but the Nature's Herald. You have. Tell me if you don't want any of these. We have Nature's Will, Nature's Herald. These are all the same person. I those. So I don't know if you want those. Foils. These are all foil. You want okay. Umizawa's Jite, Secret Lair. Yeah, I don't remember which ones of these you had. Oh, I've got a foil of that set aside for you. You don't need the other one. Nice. So yeah, I had a foil set aside for you. I figured you'd want it. So the Umizawa, Seraph Sanctuary, and Secret Lair, Master of Waves. Then we had these three. It's all the same artist. I did not have this one in foil, though, I don't think. But I had those two in foil. So I figured you want those. And then I have this Halo Foil World Tree, which I thought was cool. And then all of this stuff was stuff you had already requested previously. Anything that's not sleeved is stuff I've tossed in that has no cost to it. They're just extra cards that I find that I feel like you should get them as opposed to the bulk boxes, usually, or the mystery. So there you go. Perfect. So you didn't need the non-foil because I did it. I know you like the secret layers, so I tried to snag them when I got them. Yeah, that World Tree is freaking awesome. I was shocked that came in there. Like that is just a gorgeous one. Secret Lair, like Kaldheim Showcase. It's so cool. And then, of course, if there's any that you've already have, just let me know and I'll pull them. But I set them aside when I find them. I have another collection arriving today, I think. So I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, it's good stuff. Alrighty, chat. I think we caught Zenway up on that stuff. You budget for me now? Hey, at least you budget. It's different if you didn't budget. Yeah. Just plan your disposable income around my collection buying and you'll be fine. Monthly Iceman budget. Hey, you're doing better than most people who just come in here and spend willy-nilly having no idea. So that's good. But yeah, I don't know. I'll put those numbers together and get it over to you, and then you can decide from there whenever you'd like to rock and roll through that stuff. But yeah, it's good. Good. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I think we'll load out a ton of cards. I hope. Hopefully people are around. That's probably the biggest part. If people are around. Because tomorrow is Good Friday, which apparently some people have off. I didn't know that was a day that people could get off. Because I never got days off. But yeah, I don't know. If anyone wants some packs, we got some packs we're running, and I'm sorting the wonderful Dragon Storm. I forgot to put Dragon Storm in this freaking wheel. I'm mad at myself for that. Not like I have a shitload of it that I need someone to buy. Yep, 600. That's a good price. I think that's cheap right now. That will be cheap going forward. It's dumb. It's going to be insanely painful. I hope that Magic learns a lesson from this one. It's all going to sell out, but I think they're going to lose a bunch of people over it. It is too expensive for most people that play Magic. There are people that will buy it. Believe me, that's the problem, actually. The problem is that there are people that will buy it for stupid prices. I have to be like 65 to 70, I think, is the magic number for it. We'll see. But yeah, that one's going to be an adventure. I have another one of those? Right? Well, and so now you've got two more sets between Spider-Man and Avatar, and if they run at the same price, it's impossible. Like that's just pure impossible. And it's going to be painful. They're not really reading the room right now where the finances for most people are difficult given what inflation has been and what the current market is going to do with the mess of tariffs and all that. So it's like, read the room, guys. And they're underprinting it. BCG boxes? What do you mean? The bulk boxes? Oh, the boxes themselves? They sent out a message, the BCW, now I know what you mean. Yeah, they sent out a message, but I just had bought some before the tariffs kicked in, so I should be all right for about a month. And I'm getting close to the end. I'm so close to the end. We'll see. I'm probably gonna need another order. They were like $1.50, $1.49, so they'll probably be like $1.79 now. It's not the end of the world. I won't change any prices on my end. I more or less just want you guys to buy it so it gets out of the house so I don't have to sleep on the couch anymore. That's all. Speaking of which, chat, there is bulk in the bin. $35 gets you 4,800 cards. You do have to pay shipping and tax, which would probably put you about $50, but you get 4,800 cards. No, I had 22 flat rate boxes left over, and I still have probably like a couple 100,000 cards remaining. Probably less than that, probably about 100,000 cards remaining to do. But you'd be surprised how fast those boxes go when you're like going through stuff. We slam through boxes like crazy. I need to invent a new game for packs that entices people to want packs. without being a send game, because I can't do a send game anymore. Maybe BS a send game in a like a rare mythic boxes. Not yet. We'll do so. Bulk is planned not this Sunday, but next Sunday as a question mark to see if I have enough. I will have more rare mythic boxes. I just don't have them yet. So I haven't done the sort for them yet. Or the scan. Because I'm trying to get my Dragonstorm into that stuff as well. So anything that's done with Dragonstorm will go into it. As in less than $1. Which we'll see. I'm currently part of the way stacked into this. Who knows, chat? Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna call a little early today so I can work on this project with the alphabetizing without having to forget where I'm at each time. We've been slow today. That's okay. Chat, tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time or earlier if I can get up earlier, we're gonna start high-end singles. And we're gonna slam through it. I have over $20,000 in cards that I need all of you to buy. Zenway going in for some packs at the last moment. He's gonna hook up for some packs. You better. Dang it, Ben. You keep disappearing for like weeks on end. You better come back. Zenway, getting some packs. 5 conspiracy draft. That's cool. I like conspiracy. Zenway, rippy or shippy? Rip them. Let's do it. Let's see what we can find. I wish I could make this surprise set a buy it now as opposed to an auction. Plated Pride. Fruit Claw. That's cool. Ron Spencer. Brimstone Volley. Power of Fire. Infectious Horror. Charging Rhino. Twisted Abomination. Valor Made Real. Tyrant's Choice. Unquestioned Authority. Selvalla's Charge. Reckless Spite. Selvala Explorer returned with a double stroke in foil back there. That's cool. And a zombie. That's a cool foil. Aether Trade Winds. Pride. Enclave. Enraged. Vent. Sukata Tribe Elder is nice. Liliana Spectre. Selvalla's Enforcer. Valor Made Real. Nature's Claim is a great card as well. That's a couple bucks. Split Decision. Skeletal Scrying. Flaring Flamekin. Magus of the Mirror with a Sentinel Dispatch. And that one. I don't know the Magus. Come on. Ah, he's a rare. The next one. Dream Fracture. Courier Hawk. Brainstorm. Always nice to get one. Bucker 2. Screaming Seahawk. Power of Fire. Infectious Horse. Selvalla's Enforcer. Zombie Goliath. Rousing of Souls. Assassinate. Volcanic Fallout. Flameright. Quicksand. And a Misdirection. Followed by Hogwarts Spy and a Wolf. I don't know Misdirection either. The set. Hey, that one's 4. What is it in Conspiracy, though? 560 in Conspiracy. We'll take that. Let's go. We got a Custody Squire, Turn the Tide, Doom Traveler, Torch Fiend, Skitter of Lizards, Stronghold Discipline, Gnarled Pack, Necromantic, Thirst Minamo, Scroll Keeper, Siphon Soul, Mortify, that's a good card, Vow of Duty, Paleka Worm with a Drakestown, Forgotten, Whisper, Gear Sneak, and a Spirit. Last but not least, let's see it. Stave Off, Turn the Tide, Ajani's Sunstriker, Shoreline Ranger, Orcish Cannonade, Selvalla's Enforcer, Typhoid Rats, Plummet, Tragic Slip, Council Guardian, Split Decisions, Bite of the Black Rose, Stifle, with a foil Grenzo's Rebuttal, Secret Summoning, and an Elephant. Interesting. Let's check both those. Foil Grenzo's might be cool. That's Stifle worth 10. That's worth 10. Let's go. Let's go. I did not know Stifle was worth 10. Yeah, that's awesome. Then we'll check Grenzo because it's a foil. OG foil. Or old foil, I guess. 24 cents. Damn. It's still a cool foil to get. But I thought maybe. Not bad. bad. Getting a misdirection and a stifle. Very nice indeed. Zenway, thank you very much for going in, as always. You're welcome. All right. So I do think that will round me out today. I'm gonna get this stuff ready for tomorrow. Tons of cards to get ready and organized, and we'll get a huge giant single stream going all day tomorrow. If you get the chance, go to YouTube, type in Iceman1347 and subscribe to that channel. That would be a huge help. I'm trying to build that up again, refocusing a little bit over there to get some hits going. The Jeweled Lotus just went up. That was actually received pretty well, so that was good. We hit a Jeweled Lotus, over the weekend. So all that fun stuff. Tomorrow, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time will be high-end singles, all of it. Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time will be the dual land wheel. I forgot I'm going to put a Shelly in there as well. So that will be fun. I'm going to modify it a little bit. But depending on what sells out of these, might put some back up, might not. Slim it up a little bit because it didn't rock and roll like last time. And then on Sunday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, I will be in the estate sale and storage unit find channel because it's a giant channel, and we're going to be doing kitchen sink. Everything that I got here, the Pokemon figurines, I don't know, deck boxes, sleeves. We're doing TCG accessories, dice, all sorts of stuff over there because I want to see if we can diversify some of those sales, get these things out the door, and all that fun stuff. And then next week. Dice Towers. Actually, yes, my wife finished them yesterday, so I will have Dice Towers on Sunday. Unless if you're not going to be there, let me know, and I could probably set one aside for you. I've got a handful. I could take pictures and send you a DM about it, and then you can pick one. But yeah, so we will have Dice Towers. They are all painted up, and so it's going to be awesome. Yeah, let me get a picture and I'll DM you it, or send it to you on Discord, so then you can see which ones and then pick from there. But yeah, so we are loaded up on that. And dice and all that fun stuff. So with that, chat, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome start to a long weekend if you get it off tomorrow. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, all.